and we are going to hit our cardio and core this morning with a lovely workout. It's going to be busy, it's going to be energetic, and it's going to get you sweating, okay? So we're going to start off with some jumping jacks, going down onto the floor, into flutter kicks. We're going to come back up into power strides or power steps. I'll show you both. Back to the floor for some ankle touches. We're going to come back up onto our feet again, and we're going to do some skater hops. Then we are going to go down onto the ground for a basic sit-up or crunch, and we're going to finish off with, hang on, where was I at now? A single raise skip, and we'll finish off on the floor then with a bird dog, okay? So, if you want to grab a drink and open your windows, just get on the pin here, and we'll get ready to go. So we're going to bring it onto the toes to warm up. Might change that towards the end as we go, but we'll see how we're getting on. So if you want to bring it onto your toes to warm up, we will get started. So nice and light on our feet. Keep going, just go toes this work. That's better. So again, we always make sure to do a very quick warm up before we do any exercises, because we get the muscles going, get the blood flowing, and prepares the body to exercise safely. Into your jacks. Good. Keep going. Remember, you can alternate here. Power strides. So we're going to do this in the workout today as well. So soft knees, or you can step back in a power step, whichever you wish. Back to jacks. Keep going. Microphone's falling down on me here. And again, remember those jacks, you can step to the side. Good. Let's jog on the spot just to finish off our cardio. Speed it up. And relax. Well done. Hands by your side, shoulders come up to the ears, and then low down the back. Breathe out. Breathe in. One more. Well done. Hands go out in front, to the side, reach up, to the side again, and down. Well done. We're going to stand, knees are soft, and we're going to rotate the pelvis clockwise. Change direction. Good. Get a nice stretch into that lower back. Okay, so with the difference today, I want you to just bend over, and you're going to slowly reach towards the floor. Touch your toes if you can, or go as far as you can. Even if you're here, it's okay. But try and allow that you've hinged here from the hips. Let everything fall, and then slowly and carefully stack the spine back up on top of itself. And let's do another two of those. So to the ground, stretch the feet out the back of the legs as well, into the back of the knees, down into the calves, and then you stack that spine up. So build yourself back up tall, shoulders rolling at the top. One more of this. To the floor. You might get a little bit deeper each time. And roll it back up. We're going to go down onto our plank position now. So, plank position here, hands over below the shoulders, pelvis is tucked, and then you're going to bring your foot up as far as you can to the side and just stretch those hip flexors. Hold that for a few seconds. If you want to add in a rotation, you can. and then change sides. Careful with this move. Breathe through it. Rotate up. And that'll stretch right down into the glutes for you as well. So let's go 2 more each side. You can add the hand rotation if you wish. If you don't want to, that's okay. 1 more. And down onto your knees. Stretch back onto child's pose. Nice deep breaths here. And we're going to bring it. And we're going to get started. So, you should be nice and limber now after that. Right, so we're going to start with the jumping jacks that we did in the warm-up. Going down into a floor kick, which I'll show as we go. Split jump or we'll do a power stride or power step, same as what we did in the warm-up as well. Just going to keep it nice and simple today. And then we'll go down to the ground for the ankle touch. So we get as far as there. I'll go through the last 4 then. So when you're ready, get into those jacks. You know the move. If you're alternating, decide which one you're going to do before you start. Are you ready? Right, let's go. 3, 2, jumping jack. So again, with your jumping jack, you can step it to the side, nice and simple. Or add in the hands, bring both together there, out and in. So if that's too easy, you want to get the feet going out and in. But the hands should go above your head. You see people doing this? Nah, wasting your time. You want the hands up as your legs go out and back in. 10 seconds to go. So whichever one you're doing, keep going, keep breathing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Well done. We're going to bring it down onto the floor, not onto your back. And we're going into our flutter kick. So, the flutter kick, again, with all these exercises on the floor, your back is going to determine where your legs should go. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. You're going to lie on your back. You're going to put the legs in the air. And you just move the legs in like a scissors motion. So I can go here all day, alright? If that's too easy, I'm going to put my hands down here. I'm going to lower my legs as far as I can go, but my back is not going to arch, okay? So I keep going with the straight leg movement. Not this, watch, no, straight. So it's a hinge hip movement. You nearly there. 3, 2, and time. Carefully bring it back up. We're going up onto our feet again. And we're going to go into that power stride or power step that we did in the warm-up. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. So again, I split my legs. As I land, my knees are soft. And then I find whatever rhythm I want to go to. I can go here. Or, if you've got music on, use it. Remember as well, you can do power step, where you simply go here, or hands go up as your foot goes back. So this one takes coordination. Make sure that back doesn't arch when you're putting the hands up. Good. 3, 2, and time. Bring it back to the floor, and we're going down into our ankle touch. So again, we want to keep our back flat on the floor, guys. I'm going to put my feet flat. I can bring my ankles in as close to my bum as I want, okay? My head and shoulders are coming off the floor. My hands go to my side. And I'm going to simply lower my shoulders towards the wall, and that will bring my hands towards my feet. Are you ready? 3, 2, let's go. Keep that core engaged. So my back stays flat on the floor. And all I'm doing are moving my shoulders down and up. And that's moving my hands towards my feet. I can go a wee bit lower here if I want, but I need to make sure that my back stays on the floor. Head and shoulders stay here. You don't want your torso lifting up off the floor. You want to keep that spine flat. You've got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and time. Well done. Let's bring it back up onto our feet. We're going to do a side shuffle, I think, here instead, okay? And then we're going onto the floor for our sit-up. So here, depending on how much space you have, you're going to go to the side. You can go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm skipping 2, 3, 4, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Use the space you have and count your own steps and get into your own rhythm. 3, 2, let's go. 1. Stay tall. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you might be 1, 2, 3. That's okay, just go fast. Be careful with the lateral movement, especially if you're on carpet. Make sure the feet are lifted. You're nearly there, guys. Find your own rhythm. And time, well done. And we're going down onto the floor for a sit-up. Just going to move this down so I can see it. Again, we'll go to basic crunch here. Oops. So, flat back, head and shoulders up. Start point, end point. Hands are on here, up, down, up. Let's go. So what happens here is you're going to contract this tummy, hold it, and then release it back as far as here. So with your hands here or here, whatever way they are, you're moving your stomach, and these muscles are bringing everything else up closer to the knees. So there's no movement of hand, lock, freeze, boom, 2, 3, everything goes here. If that's too easy, last 5 seconds, you go here. 3, 2, let's go one more. And up we go, well done. Now, we're going to do a runner's hop, and then we're going to finish off on the floor with our bird dog today, okay? So, runner's hop, nice and bouncy, because that's what we love to do in the mornings. We go up and up. So it's almost like we're skipping. Just think of the Wizard of Oz. I usually sing it, drives them mad. Up, 2, 3, 4, okay? Simple as that. 3, 2, let's have some fun. So again, if you've got music on here, use it. So your knee comes up. It's kind of like an upright mountain climber. From the side I'm here, I bring my knee up and down. Separate here if the hop's too much. It's just better for the cardio. It gets you a little bit of adrenaline pumping if you go here. You're nearly done. You've got 5 seconds left. That really works the glutes as well. And time. Down onto the floor for our bird dog. Okay, so we're on our knees. Bum, 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 bum. You're on your hands. All fours here now. Nice square tabletop movement. And you're very simply going to push the heel towards the wall behind you, squeeze the bum, and bring it down. Are you ready? 3, 2, let's go. So I push it back, I get that straight line, and I bring it down. Switch legs. So this is your basic, and this is enough. Now if this is too easy, or if you're advanced and you know you can, your full movement is where you bring the opposite hand out at the same time. So do you see there should be a nice straight line here. Can't really see myself, but I'm guessing. And again, I switch sides. 5 seconds to go, guys. But I always push through the heels, and I try to keep my spine facing up the way. Last time. And down. Well done. Grab a drink. And we're going to do that again. Okay? As always, if you have any questions or comments, just drop them into the comments below the workout and we'll come back and answer anything you have, any queries you have about exercises or about how we're moving or what we're doing or how you should modify something, maybe if it's bothering you or if it's not, if you find it difficult to do for whatever reason. There is nothing in these workouts or in our program that you can't modify and do to suit you and your ability and your body and what it's able to do, or in some days what it's not able to do. So we're able to modify everything to make sure that everybody can work out safely. We're going to do that over again. As always, if you want to do it a third time, go for it, but twice is more than enough for this particular workout. So we're going to start again with our jumping jacks, down into our flutter kicks, back up into our power strides, and down onto the floor again then for our ankle touches. So when you are ready, we'll bring it back up on the toes. Here so I can actually see it. 3, 2, let's jump and jack. So remember, hands go above the head. The elbows go out at the same time as the feet. So I'm in this star position, my hands are above my head, and then I come down to my side or to here. 1, 2. Try not to slap. You see people sometimes slapping the thighs here. No, you're just going to hurt yourself. Keep the hands up. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, time. Well done. Let's go straight to the floor for our flutter kick. So remember what I said about keeping your back flat and keeping your legs straight. 3, 2, let's go. I'm going here. I'm going to move my hips, not my knees. My legs are frozen. And if that's high enough or low enough for you, that's okay. Again, if you can go lower without your back arching, that's absolutely fine. Your core will really engage here. You're going to be shaking here. But again, most of us are safe enough up here. Good. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and time. I love that movement. Really gets the lower back going as well. Yeah, I feel like you've done something after that one. Right, back up into our power strides. 3, 2, let's go. No stopping now. You've got this. Go, 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 go. Remember your step. Back. 2, 3, 4. If that's easy, hands. 2, 3, 4. My legs are soft. Be careful not to lock this here. It's not this. It's a soft jump. 5 seconds. 3, 2, time. Floor. Back down into our ankle touch. Knees on the floor so I can see it properly. Remember, so watch me here quickly. I'm on the floor here, shoulders are down, and I'm lowering the shoulders. This is the move you're doing from the top. But everything here stays still, okay? 3, 2, feet in, let's go. So your funky shoulder move is happening here. Again, if you want to bring your feet in a little bit closer to your bum. So you're tapping your ankles. And again, the same as the sit-up, everything's locked. And where your arms go depends on how you move your shoulders. 5 seconds to go, guys. 3, 2, and time. Well done. Let's bring it back up into our side shuffles. Again, if you find that the floor you're on is no good for this, just jog on the spot. 3, 2, let's go. So I step and I touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands are here. Or dance. Whatever you want. Breathe out on the top. When you touch here or tap, breathe. Good, let's keep going. 5 seconds. One more for luck. And time, well done. Bringing it back down onto the floor for our basic crunch or sit-up. We're nearly there. You are smashing it. Feet down, head and shoulders up. Let's go. So again, remember I can go here as well. But again, I'm not moving my neck or shoulders. I'm moving my tummy. I squeeze my tummy. It brings my rib cage towards my knees. And I release it back as far as here. I never come back to here. So up I go. 10 seconds to go. Right if you need to. Core should be engaged now. You should feel that burn. 3, 2, and time. Well done. And we bring it back up. We're going to finish off with our sexy skips. Are you ready? 3, 2, let's go. Knee comes up. So again, you might just find yourself here. That's okay. But if you can, bring that knee up. So it comes up just as far as your tummy. Doesn't need to go any higher than that. And everything, even here as I do this, I can feel this pulling and working all the muscles in my legs, right down into my glutes, and up into my core, because I'm keeping my balance by engaging my core. 5 seconds to go. And time. Down to the floor, onto your knees for the last exercise. Smashing it, people, smashing it. Down we go. Think about what you're going to do. Are you going legs only? Are you including hands as well? You decide. 3, 2, push that heel out. So it's not a kick. Here, watch. None of this. I want you to think about the movement. Push your heel towards the wall behind you. Try and keep your pelvis facing the floor and it's not rocking. Because if your pelvis starts rocking, you're going to end up hurting yourself. You want to keep it strong. Ten seconds to go. You've got this. Come on. But again, I'm using the hands here, but the legs on their own are absolutely more than enough. 3, 2, and time. When we're on the ground, let's just stay there. Turn around onto your back and breathe. So you want to let the whole body kind of fall into the floor here now, okay? Straighten out the legs. Push the heels towards that wall. And I'm going to put my hands above towards the other wall. I'm going to imagine that I'm being stretched here, okay? So try and let everything touch the floor. And just become aware of where your body is touching the floor. And relax. Breathe. So the heart rate should be nicely up here. Okay, one more deep breath. And bring the hands down slowly. Bring the knees in. Hug them in as tight as you can. Oh, and enjoy that stretch. Breathe out. Now I'm going to rock side to side if you can. Just allow that floor to roll out the lower back a wee bit. And stop. Hold on to your left knee and extend the right leg up and out or low and out if you can. But again, back again to our lower back. If you go here and your back arches, you're too low. Come back up high again. Your body will tell you where your biting point is. Switch sides. Again, I can go here. And even that, when I push my heel towards the ceiling, that's stretching the back of my leg. I don't have to go any deeper there for a stretch. If I wanted to, just to get a deeper one for me, I can. But only if it sits. It's not a competition. And down we go. Feet on the floor. Put the right knee onto the left ankle and just push that forward. And you'll feel that straight away up in here. Breathe out. And carefully switch sides. Push it. There we go. And allow yourself to feel the stretch, but don't allow pain. Stretching is not supposed to be painful. Good. Feet on the floor. I want you to push your pelvis, flatten the shoulders into the back and to the ground, and push your pelvis up just once. And allow those glutes to squeeze. Breathe out and lower that back down. Well done. Onto your side now, or onto your front. And your feet are together. Hands out in front for balance. And I want you to bring your knees together, but bring your heel in towards your bum. And if you can, guys, push the pelvis now towards me. And roll it over. And just go onto the front for the next one, for the other side. And if you're on your front, try and push the pelvis low into the floor here too. And you'll get a proper good stretch into your quads. Hands below the shoulders. Very, very carefully here. Just glance up. Don't push this too hard because you don't want to hurt that lower back. But you want to stretch the abdominals here. Bring the knees up, bum back, stretch it down. Up onto all fours. I want you to put your toes into the floor. And I want you to push your bum in the air and push the heels back in pike position. And then use your hands carefully to step back up. Arms are going across. Switch sides. Nice deep breaths now to bring the heart rate back down. Hands behind the back. Push them, roll them back. Now to the two sides. Up to the front. Up high, push towards the ceiling. And then slowly bring them down in front. And shoulder rolls forward to finish. Last one. And that, my darlings, is you. Well done.